You're listening to Plus Size Divas with Deanna and Carmen.
Hello, every unique, worthy, beautiful body out there. Welcome back. I am Carmen Renee, aka Eat the Cake 2.
I am Deanna at Deanna Bomb Chica.
And together we are the Plus Size Divas.
I get to hold it a little longer because it's almost my birthday.
Oh my gosh.
This is all about me today. It's my birthday tomorrow.
Okay, well, welcome back. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you don't know where to follow us, it's 2 Plus Size Divas, Twitter and Instagram, and the Plus Size Twitter. The Plus Size Twitter. That's us too. The Plus Size
You're going to
Divas.
make water come out of my nose, and I'm gonna kill you today. Okay, stop. Listen to me.
Okay.
Where are we? What are we
Deanna,
doing?
let's talk about what we need to talk about. Get
Okay,
the
we're
stuff out of the way. Come
all
on
right,
now.
let's go. Go.
Big bottom behavior.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hi, you guys. Shout out to our sponsor this week. Okay, listen, you guys. If you do not go to bigbottombehavior.com and buy some stuff, you crazy. Let me tell you why. Amazing stuff. So fun, so comfy, all of that. And also, if you are a woman and want to come, like have some body positivity, love, fun, drinks, food, all that, special guest panel, DJ, yogasm experience, just come for that.
my gosh.
Please do me a favor and go to bigbottombash.com because the event is August 4th and it starts at 1 p.m. And if you use the code DIVAS, you get 20% off your tickets. You better be there, Alexa.
Oh, she's going to be
You're
there.
coming,
I
right?
may be there.
You
She's gonna be
you have to be
might
there.
be in Catalina.
Okay.
Well, check it out. Check out bigbottombehavior.com.
Yes.
Super, we love her. We love her stuff. But without further ado, let me get to our special guest. I'm so happy to have her back. It's my second time meeting her. We worked on an amazing project together. She's a model. She's a self-love activist. She's just a badass, resilient bitch, can I just say? Because your life has been turned upside down.
I know.
And
my
she
God.
is here.
Amazing.
So
Thank
please
you.
welcome Alexa Phelece.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. I'm so glad to meet you. This is my first time meeting Deanna.
Yay.
And yes, Carmen, we did that project together. It was so great.
Wait, what was the project? Tell everybody.
It was called Red is Resilient, right?
Yep.
And it was a photo shoot. Just basically, it was another body positive
Like
movement.
the body positive what's the word?
Encapsulates.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We had
encapsulated it.
everyone.
It was pretty great.
Everybody.
It was pretty great.
Yeah.
And that's what I do with Everybody Deserves Love.
Yeah,
I do
that's
something
what
very
I'm talking
similar.
about.
That's my nonprofit.
So tell
Love it.
our listeners and viewers a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Alexa Phelece. And
to them.
yeah, I want to talk to you guys, but the camera's over here, and I'm like really torn.
Talk to
know.
us. honey.
Because I like you guys, but I may like them better.
Oh.
So I'm like, I don't know who to talk to over here.
You should talk to us.
Okay.
You should talk
Your
to us.
expressions are pretty great.
Yes, they are.
So I'm a model.
Yes.
And I am a self-love activist. Like I said, I'm the founder of a nonprofit called Everybody Deserves Love.
Okay.
.org.
Love it.
I am also a social media influencer, even though I don't really like that word.
Why?
I just, what am I influencing? You know what I mean? I feel like a social media influencer just kind of, we sell products. I want to do something more than that.
No, I
like
think
I
you're
want to
influencing people though, how they view their bodies, how they think
Right.
about themselves.
Right.
So think of it like that.
I want a new name.
Okay.
I'm thinking like maybe like an energy leader or something. Like someone
like that.
Like
I
I'm
do
very
too.
big on energy and like very
I
big
like
on
leader.
Yeah.
I like being a leader. Yeah.
I think leadership's really important
Yeah.
for me. I love being able to help people. But with Everybody Deserves Love, we're having a beach party too.
Yeah.
But
Talk
it's
about it.
this Sunday.
It's this Sunday, you
It's
guys.
this Sunday. And it was really hard for us to get everything together because
Yeah, please. I didn't know if you want to speak on this, but please do.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually my first thing since then. I've been working, of course, with my normal modeling gigs because that's my sole source of income.
Yes.
But other than that, as far as like other social media outreaches or, you know, like different kinds of programs, you know, things like, you know, being on radio shows, all of that, like I haven't taken on any other opportunities because it's just been really overwhelming with my family right now. My house caught on fire. We don't know how. Yeah, but we're okay. We're all safe. It was a really heavy experience. You know, it really flipped my life upside down, and all of the things that we gathered for the beach party, our self-love beach party this Sunday, it burned. It burned.
I'm so sorry.
It's hard for me to talk about it because I haven't talked about it before.
Yeah.
Like, but it's good to say. It's good to talk about it because it proves to people, it proves to me that anything is possible.
Right.
Anything is possible. I mean, we had all these incredible sponsors and all these awesome things, and it burned, right? My life's flipped upside down, plus all the things that we put together for this event. But we have twice as more now, and my family is stronger.
Yeah.
My family's closer. We appreciate each other
And
more.
you guys are all here. I mean, thank God.
Yes.
Like, thank God for that.
Absolutely. And all of our dogs were safe because, my
Girl,
dogs are my life.
let's talk about the Gucci's. I have 5.
You know
Wait,
that is.
Alexa, can anybody come to this event? How do
Anybody
they?
can come.
Well, please tell them how they can get tickets.
Yes.
How can they come? How can they support you?
Yeah, so you can go to everybodydeserveslove.org, and the first thing that pops up is an RSVP ticket, and it says, get your ticket RSVP here, and then from there you can get swag bags, and the swag bags, they will have all kinds of the sponsored goodies and our merchandise and a meal ticket and all these awesome stuff, and all the donations go right back to Everybody Deserves Love.
Love it.
Thanks to Ashley Graham, actually,
Oh
we're
my
an
gosh.
official nonprofit.
Shout
awesome.
out
Yeah.
to the Gramster.
Yeah.
We love it.
I was on
so
Celebrity
cool.
Undercover Boss.
Oh my gosh, I saw when she did that.
Yeah, and she donated. She gave me all $10,000 to make Everybody Deserves Love
That's
a real
amazing.
Oh
thing.
my gosh.
And that happened just 6 months ago.
Wow.
So it was last year. It just came out, and so it's so nice to share it with everyone because
That's so exciting.
it just
Congratulations.
shows us. And I'm grateful for you guys for having this platform and starting to change the norm. There's not enough places
Right.
that talk about plus size people or body positivity or just self-love.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
all about self-love. That's my biggest vision is self-love.
Yeah.
I'm totally
And
with you.
being able to be on your show and have a platform to keep speaking about self-love and big bottom behavior
Right.
Yeah.
for doing what she does and having this awesome brand that supports all types of body types.
All
Yep.
types.
This
yeah.
is what we need. This
Yeah.
is what it is. And Ashley Graham saw that, and I'm just happy that whatever she gave us, we can use to give back and
That's
create more
awesome. awareness. I'll definitely be there on Sunday. So there's different tickets. There's general admission. I'm trying to get the VIP because I want the swag bag. So I will.
I would be
giving
there
my
if
money.
I wasn't going to be
Yeah.
away from my birthday. I would totally be there. I'm
There's
a
gonna
little
be
mad and
There's going to
sad.
be so much more.
I'm
There's going
good.
to be so
I wanna
much
come.
more this year. So last year, this was just like this is something I threw together in like 2 weeks. It was a self-love beach party. Let's do it. I had this, at the time it was only an Instagram. It was a movement. It was an idea. EBDL was an idea.
Yeah.
And I had put together this beach party in like 2 weeks, and we had 250 people show up, and I was like,
Wow.
whoa, this is such a success.
That's so cool.
This year, even though all of our sponsored items and all of our purchase items, all of our marketing materials burned, we got double the amount of donations after the fire.
Wow.
And we now have 2,000 RSVPs.
Shut your face.
To where we may even get shut down, but I'm not going to speak that into the universe
No,
because it's
don't
going to be
even
so
say it.
lit.
No, it's going to be so amazing.
But even if, either way we win because people hear about us, people are ready to jump on that board of self-love, and that's all that matters.
So I have to ask because a couple people had asked me like when you go to these things, what's the parking situation like? Like, where do we go? You know what I mean?
Well, we have the lot is open to everyone. It's $15 for parking.
Okay.
And there's no street parking, but it's a straight shot, right?
So
it's
get there
It's
early,
at Dockweiler.
basically.
Dockweiler
Oh,
Beach.
perfect.
So
in
just get
LA.
there early. Yeah, like you're good.
Yeah,
you can
just,
park.
just
That's
get there
a
early.
really accessible
And
beach, too.
carpool, it'll save.
Totally
Hello.
carpool. There's a lot of people coming, you
I
guys.
know, guys.
So
Hit me
there's
up in my
definite-
inbox if you're coming. I'm in the Pasadena area. We
And-
can carpool.
And
You
this
can
is only
carpool.
the beginning.
Yeah.
There's going to be so much more for EBDL. So if they can't attend on Sunday at Dockweiler at 12 to 5.
12 to 5. Bring sunscreen, okay?
Yeah.
Bring some sunscreen.
We actually have sunscreen sponsors, so we have it for free. And if you get
Don't
your
bring
swag,
sunscreen.
Yeah, and if you get your swag bag, you'll get a lot of sunscreen.
love it.
And even chapstick and all kinds of great stuff.
You guys, if you're watching right now and you want to talk to Alexa about her nonprofit, if you want to talk to her about anything that she does, if you want to call and just say you love her organization,
Give
please
them the
call
number.
in 818-570-5085. Do not be shy. Call us,
Call
talk to
in,
us.
and you can also call in to wish Deanna a happy birthday. We're going to do a toast. I know you're doing some keto, but we're going to do a toast.
I need a drink.
She's like, that's my whole glass right there. What are y'all
What are
gonna
you
drink?
guys having?
What are y'all drinking?
I love it. And it's the twist top. You guys, I wanted to just thank you so much, Carmen. You're so beautiful and sweet, like always.
I wish I would have known. I would have brought cookies or something.
I love it. Listen to me. I want you guys to know something.
Nick, I got you a cup too. I'm so sorry I didn't know you were coming back.
We got Nick over here.
A cup.
Listen, you guys, this is a great time to talk about something.
We have a caller, B.
Oh, let's talk.
What's
Let's talk
up?
and then remind me.
Oh, I love talking to people.
Let's talk. Okay, who do we have here? Hello, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, thank you so much for calling the Plus Size
who's
Divas.
the
What's your
sexy
name?
voice
Sexy
on
voice.
that?
Yeah. This is Greg Cassidy.
Greg!
Greg from last week.
It's me.
Shut your
Yes,
face.
I told you I was going to start watching.
Greg, thank you. We had Shoshana Bean on last week, and Greg is a big fan of Shoshana's, and he called in not once but twice
Oh my
because
gosh.
I was like, "We're not ready for you, Greg. Call in later," and he totally called in later, and he's calling in again today. Greg, it really means a lot. Not only that you followed us, but that you're tuning in and that you're getting on the self-love vibe. Do you have a question for Alexa?
I did. I didn't. I was just watching this first time saying her. I just want to wish you a happy birthday.
You are so sweet.
I live in New York, and I'm also an actor too. So I'm kind of familiar. I've watched some stuff with you guys, with Deanna and blah blah blah. I wanted to say I took some heat from some of my friends for promoting kind of you guys or whatever.
What?
And I also, my survival job, I work in healthcare also.
Okay.
And growing up, I've always been surrounded by bigger women.
Okay.
I just love being around them. I have a group of girls that are just, they call themselves the big girl clique. And they're so down to earth, and
No
it's
shame in
a
his
different
game.
thing. And one thing that's different with them that I have tried, that I'm trying to make this quick, but that I've seen the stigma with, girls that are, loving yourself, they're bigger. It's like, well, these girls aren't healthy. Like, I was like, you can be bigger and still be healthy.
Yes.
Greg, you in
like
healthcare,
stuff
boo?
like
You
that.
can come over here and take my levels right now, baby. I'm good, honey. I'm good, boo. And you know what? And you know what, Greg? You know what I love about those people that say that kind of stuff is like, I use this example because it just happened. I went to Italy. I went to Cinque Terre. And literally in Italy, it's elevation. You have to walk uphill. I did 10 to 12 miles a day. And I went with a friend who goes to the gym every day. She's half the size of me. And you know where she was? In the
hotel.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
I can't do the walking. Greg, tell your friends about my friends, and then we can be friends, okay?
Greg, we
You're
appreciate you
Hey,
so
happy
much.
birthday. Thanks for taking
And
my
by the
call.
way,
Thank
I
you,
did
Greg.
check out your IG. We stalked you a little, and you are a cutie
You were
pie.
cute, Greg.
Hi.
Oh, I
Thank
need to
you.
get on the Greg. I need to get on the Greg man.
You need to get, we'll get you on the Greg bandwagon.
All right,
Thank you for
cool.
calling
Thank
in,
you,
Greg.
Greg.
Much love to you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Can we do a cheers?
Yeah, let's do a
Yes,
cheers.
let's
Nick,
do a cheers.
Nick, pop in here.
Oh, Nick's going to walk right by the camera.
That's fine.
Everybody wave to the camera. That's Nick, everybody.
Hi.
Okay, Deanna, I love you. I'm so proud of you. I have seen you
Cheers.
on this journey, and I can't wait to see what 45 brings. Cheers
Thank
to
you.
you. Love
you.
you.
Yes.
So nice
Oh,
to be
you're
here with
such
you
a
guys.
babe.
Thank you so much. You guys, I wanted, before Greg called in, I just want to talk about, this is a great time to talk about. Tomorrow I am posting something. And I might get a little verklempt here. It's a really big moment for me, you guys. And we do this Masterpiece Challenge. And if you have not done your Masterpiece Challenge, take a picture of yourself vulnerably, right? Masterpiece somewhere. Claim you are a masterpiece. Tell people why you're a masterpiece. Then tag 2 people in it and challenge them to claim their self-love for themselves. I am posting mine tomorrow. What would Carmen do?
Hey,
She forced me
I
to
would
do
get
this.
naked on a beach, and that's what Deanna
Tag
did.
me and then I'll do it.
Let me
too.
tell you,
Yes.
you're done. And
I
I'm
wanna
just
be one
telling
of
you
those
guys, I'm prepared for maybe some people to be jerks.
Yeah.
But I hope that
For
everybody
sure.
sees what a huge, I'm going to be 45 tomorrow. And I'm bearing my soul to you guys tomorrow. And I hope that you're supportive and you see and applaud this journey that I've been on.
of
Because this
course.
is, I would never I wouldn't do a lot of the things that I'm doing.
No, that's what
that
saying.
I'm now
She's
doing
been
'cause
on
of
a
Carmen.
journey, and it's pretty amazing.
But I really am on a journey to break the things that I've learned my whole
Good
life.
for you.
That, you're not pretty because you look this way, or you're not beautiful because you have cellulite, or you're whatever, you have stretch marks, so you don't look good. You know what? We're
That's
all
such
different.
crap.
We're
Yeah,
all
that's such
beautiful.
crap.
We're all masterpieces. So please
Absolutely.
get on that Masterpiece Challenge. Tag us in it. We will repost it. Carmen is great at reposting for Masterpiece Mondays. Nick, Alexa, we want to see you there.
challenge.
Yes,
Challenge.
I
Tag
love
2
that.
people.
Do it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to that.
One more.
Yeah,
Cheers
cheers,
to that.
again.
And then we get to get back
And
on
I love
Alexa.
this. I love this masterpiece challenge that you guys did.
Thank
you
you.
started. How long have you been doing this?
About a month.
Yeah, about a month since we started the show, which is like a month.
We're working on kind of a big collaboration and trying to give it a really big push. And but we're starting small, and people have been doing it.
But honestly, every guest who's come on, I'm calling out every guest who's come on because we all ask them and they all are like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Shoshana Bean, Gugu Atkins, Billionaire. Who else?
April Jones.
Who else? Confidently, Jules still hasn't done it.
Julie.
Hello. Y'all are about to be tagged tomorrow in our recap of this show. And if you don't get your masterpiece challenges, I'm going to come take pictures of you while you're in the shower and post it myself. There you go.
I love that. Well, after the beach event, we can do a collaboration with EBDL.
We'd love it.
And the masterpiece challenge.
Let's do it.
Maybe I'll try to get all like the members or our hosts for the event to take a picture at the beach.
Yes.
And I'll have them tag masterpiece challenge too.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then they tag 2 people, and it goes like wildfire.
I'll bring some red lipstick and just do it.
I truly believe that Instagram can be a tool in your self-love journey.
Yes.
And I actually am hosting a workshop.
Yes, when?
At the Plus Bus on August 16th. It's either 13th or 16th.
That's that clothing shop.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, everyone's been tagging me in that. I have to go check them out. They're not far from me either.
No, the Plus Bus is a plus size thrift store. It's kind of like a Buffalo Exchange.
In Eagle Rock.
You guys, shout out to the Plus Bus.
Yes,
I
and
love
you can
this
make
info.
money off of your plus size clothes, and you can buy things. Because who doesn't love shopping at thrift stores? I'm
I
so
know.
guilty, but I've always been way
so
too
hard
fat.
to find. Exactly. Right.
But sometimes I find something that works, and I get so stoked. But you can do that now at the Plus Bus, and things are usually a little bit newer because unfortunately plus size clothes didn't exist until 2017. So
exactly.
Shout out to the Plus Bus, open Wednesday through Friday 4 to 8, Saturday 10 to 7. We're going to tag them tomorrow. Shout out to them. They're at Avenue 34 in Los Angeles.
Yes.
So amazing. So you're doing that what day?
So that's going to be August 16th. It's either 13th or 16th. I'm pretty sure it's the 16th.
Great.
And I'm going to be hosting a workshop on how to grow on Instagram using the self-love perspective. So I also do social media consulting, social media management, social media.
You're hired.
Yeah,
You're hired.
I do brand development.
Great.
So not
2
only
plus size divas need you.
I like to help people. I like to help people use social media to grow not only their business but their own. Like use it to show their best qualities. And help them on their self-love journey. And that's why I love the Masterpiece Challenge, because I truly believe that being vulnerable online and exposing yourself and exposing the best parts of you and showing your confidence online helps you show that confidence in real life.
Yeah, and it's really, that's why I'm challenging people to do it in a vulnerable state, because being vulnerable, I swear, it helps you grow so much in your confidence and self-love. Like the most vulnerable pictures that I've taken and posted, like I feel like I've grown most from those.
And so when you say vulnerable, I think authentic. I think real. And what that means to me, people, is try not to cinch in your waist. Just a little bit. Try not to smooth out your pimples. Just a little bit. Try not to do all those things.
Filter.
Yes. Don't, like, I'm guilty. I have edited my body before. I absolutely have.
Really?
And yes, absolutely I have. I've made my ass bigger. I've made my tits bigger. I've made my waist smaller. I've gotten rid of my acne. Oh, for sure. But who hasn't? And if you say you've never done it, you're a liar or you're not on Instagram.
I mean, even if we're talking about the angles or how you're sexy, we all do it.
You all have that temptation because it's out there. It's real. And it's perfectly okay. You can be whoever you want to be online.
Right.
Okay? If the Kardashians can do it, you can do it.
But we're saying you don't have to.
We're telling you that you don't have to. You know,
It'd be
why
great
do you think that you need to do that?
Yeah,
Get rid of that belief. It doesn't exist. You are so beautiful just as you are.
Thank you.
Just as you are. And the second you make that choice to post that picture or to be authentically you, that is the first step in your self-love journey. And you've won. You have become successful. That's all that matters.
So we do a quote every week, and I found this. I don't know if it's a quote, but it's like a saying. And it's kind of, it's a little deep, so.
Dude, I love deep. Give it to me.
Know. Okay.
I'm going to sit back to this.
It says, the only problem area on my body is my brain for assimilating the concept of problem area and taking it seriously in any way when really it's a big pile of unadulterated bullshit.
Absolutely.
The only problem area on your body is your mind.
Yeah.
Simplified. There you go.
That to me was like,
wow.
Boom.
Yeah.
Change how you think.
Yeah.
Change how you feel. change how you live.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what it is.
Like
Thank you so
problem
much.
area,
Yes.
like
Change
what
the way
problem
you
area?
think.
Yep.
You change your perspective. You turn a negative into a positive. Okay? Then you start feeling different. You start feeling better. You start to change the way you feel about clothes, people, the world, your job. Everything else makes a little bit more sense. And then you start making changes in your life.
Alexa, you're unbelievable. Let me tell you why. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you understand, but am I incorrect in saying that your house burned down to the ground almost a month ago and you were this positive? I'd be on the fucking floor somewhere in a fucking rented closet killing myself.
You know,
seriously, like how
so
are
much
you so
more.
Lovely?
There's just so much more to life. I've had the I've had the
awesome.
opportunity to travel a lot lately with modeling and influencing and with my social media clients. And I went to Egypt, and that Egypt trip changed me. I've gone to France. I've been a few other places, Italy, Bermuda, doing all these different things, and it just kind of showed me that there's so much more to life. You know, when I went to Egypt and I had to cover my face and cover my hair, I felt so empowered for almost covering my body. But America's never given me that feeling. I feel like I have to be over-sexualized in order to be beautiful. You know, like it just really depends on where you're at in life. It doesn't, beauty comes in so many
we
different
talk about
shapes,
that, like
so
what
many
empowers you.
different sizes. You know, and it's all up to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Wherever you're at in your journey, as long as you acknowledge and you're aware that self-love is important to you and you have to love yourself before you'll ever be truly successful in life, everything else just makes
And
more
there's
sense.
no picture of self-love. I am not self-love, you're not self-love. Like only you know what I mean? Like
you
like
create
said.
it. It's your own journey.
Yeah, I think I'm sure I've said this before, but one of my favorite images, quotes is, you know, I think it's a woman like with her top off. It's a cartoon, a woman with her top off, woman in a hijab, and it says like everybody's empowered by something different. Right. And it's not like you don't have to be naked, you don't have to be covered. You can be like, find what empowers you. Find what makes you feel good about yourself and go with that. And I think what you said just really spoke to me. It's a mindset. You know, I made a decision 3 years ago to stop thinking about what other people thought of my body and stop comparing my body to other women.
Absolutely.
And when I tell you that my life changed, it was like a 180.
Good for you.
You know what I mean? And
I stopped doing that about 42 seconds ago.
yes, Deanna.
Yes.
Cheers.
No, to that.
I'm just cheersing everything.
Yeah.
Alexa,
like, I just want more wine, actually.
yeah, let's just drink. I'm totally tipsy, by the way, because I'm a lightweight. Nick is cracking up. Nick, I'm drunk. You're getting some later. Anyway, don't tell my husband. Listen to me,
crazy.
Alexa. What I want to know is, how did you get on your, like, what got you here? Where were you? Were you always a thicker girl? When did the modeling come into play? How did you get? I want to know your, like, how you got where you got.
Right.
Where are you? And how'd you get there? Because there are young girls that look like us watching going, I want to do what Alexa does and Carmen does. And, like, how do I get there? Tell them.
Love yourself.
Okay.
Authentic.
Believe in
Be
yourself.
authentic.
Like, you always did that from jump or no?
There was always an underlying feeling or an idea that
You're lucky.
I wasn't where I should be. I'm like, but it didn't know what that looked like. I didn't understand what that meant, and I created all kinds of nasty habits in the process of that, you know, eating disorders, poor relationships, you know, lack of self-care, you know, all of these different things that you do trying to figure out why you're not happy, but really you're just making yourself even more unhappy, and you're making all these excuses for it, right? So I have a twin sister.
Twin?
I do. I have a twin sister, and she is amazing. And she's
Paternal? Fraternal what?
Fraternal,
Wow.
yeah. And we're totally opposite from head to toe, personality and everything. Introvert, extrovert, blue eyes, brown eyes. 100 pounds soaking wet, 243 pounds on a good day.
Right.
You know,
Shut your face.
whatever it is, but we're so different, and I always had to be surrounded by that, okay? My mom didn't like herself. There's all these different things that influence how you feel about yourself.
Yes.
And when I started modeling, I got that DM in my Instagram in 2016. She said, I love your body, I love your face, I love your spirit, I want you to model for me. This girl's joking, right? But I followed the lead, I went through with it, and then things just start snowballing, you know? Once I realized that I was good enough to do this, and that if I didn't start to believe I was good enough to do this, it wouldn't happen. Like, it was either believe in yourself and kick some ass, or don't believe in yourself, and maybe not do shit. You
So
know?
you were
So it
not
was
a model
choice.
and somebody DM'd you and just said, you have a vibe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, someone just found me on Instagram.
So it was just energy.
Yeah.
Love
but
it.
I always tell people, if you want to be a model, if you want to be a public figure on Instagram, figure out your greatest abilities.
Yeah.
Figure out what makes you who you are and sell those things. Promote those things. If you are...
Oh, we're getting a caller. Hold on.
Wonderful. Is it Greg?
Hold on. No.
Greg.
Hi, who's calling?
Is it Greg?
Nope. Hi, who's calling in?
Okay, this is your mother. You don't answer the phone.
Jesus Christmas. You guys, this is my mom. Get ready for all the F-bombs. Hi, Mama.
Are you going to tell her how her boobs are out?
I'm going to behave myself.
Okay, you're going to be... What are you going to tell me? Too much titty, Mommy?
Yeah, watch the wine and watch the flirting. You're married.
Watch the wine and watch... Mom, I was kidding with Nick. That's my boy over there, Mom. My mom's like, watch the flirting. Okay, all right. What did you want to say, Mother?
I'm like blushing. I'm like now embarrassed.
I lost you on the iPad, so I can't even watch your face now.
Oh, okay. All right.
But, yeah, you guys don't answer the phone. I rang the phone about 20 times.
All right. We're sorry, Ma. We're sorry. We're in deep conversation. I'm sorry. I'll answer the phone next time.
I love this Italian accent.
I know. This is Boston, by the way, all the way right now. Boston, honey.
Oh, honey.
Yes.
You think we got accents? You should hear what you guys sound like.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. All right, Mama Lee. Mama Lee, come on, talk to me, baby. What do you want, Mama?
You're not even born till tomorrow afternoon at 4:10.
I know. I'm not here. I don't exist.
So anyway,
Yes.
I figured I'd liven your night by saying happy birthday.
Thank you,
old
Mom.
lady.
I know. I'm an old...
So sweet.
Mom, guess what, though? If I'm old, guess what you are?
Ancient.
Ancient, baby doll. Mom, thank you for calling. You're so sweet. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so we're having a big rainstorm over here, by the way. I thought it was the phone, really.
Okay, don't drown. I need you to call me tomorrow and say happy birthday.
Did you get my card yet?
Oh, my God. No, Mom, we'll talk later. She's hysterical.
That's California.
I know. It's horrible. That just... Mom, I love you. You're a nut. Is Daddy there?
He sounds asleep. Are you crazy?
10:30. God, Jesus. All right. Oh, my God.
All right, so listen, finish your show. I hope more people call in.
Okay.
And nice meeting you, girls.
Nice meeting. Thank you so much for watching. We love you.
She watches every week.
You're amazing.
I watch every week, but I'm quiet.
I know,
Your
she's
daughter is wonderful.
I'm
We
wonderful,
love her.
Mom.
We love her.
She
so
knows.
much.
Thank you.
She knows. She
Thank
knows.
you.
I'm a chip off the block. Thank you, Mom. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Oh my gosh,
She's
so adorable.
wonderful.
So cute. Oh
I
my
love
gosh.
that support.
So
No,
cute.
she watches every week. I and it's late there. They're in Boston, so it's like 10:30. And trust me, they're usually in bed. But she's love my mom, love
I
my
love
dad.
that.
They're great. They're
Okay,
great.
I have, so the topic I wanted to talk to you about this week
Yes.
is, I love, obviously, just the title right off the bat, Everybody Deserves Love, because it's very inclusive. So you guys pretty much post everybody. It's not a plus size community. And I want to talk to you about that because I have mixed feelings on the body positive community. So tell me, is your everybody beautiful? I mean, everybody
Everybody.
deserves love.
You could say EBDL for
Okay,
short.
EBDL.
EBDL.
Do you consider that a body positive movement, or do you separate yourself?
We are a self-love based
I love that.
nonprofit.
Yeah.
Everything we do is with the vision of self-love.
Okay.
Like that is our reality. We want everybody to just be able to start the conversation. Like that's what we're here for. We're going to host workshops, we're going to have events. Hopefully we'll be traveling soon, but we just want to continue to offer a community of people that you can become a part of that educates you and starts the conversation on self-love. Our mission is
that.
to encourage people to love themselves no matter their size, their shape, their gender, their age, their religion, their
handicaps,
nationality.
whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Do you
Doesn't matter.
find
You deserve
yourself
to love
focusing though on more marginalized bodies?
No, but it's a great thing, and it's also kind of a block since I am plus size and I openly say fat. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
get
I do
offended.
too. I say
Okay.
fat.
I-
Deanna's not with the F word.
No, see, I'm totally cool with it.
Me too.
I don't really care. I could be fat or skinny or whatever the fuck you want to call
First
me.
of all,
I'm still
fat
hot
is
as shit, yo.
actually shouldn't even be a description. It's actually something like this is fat.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right,
Yeah,
right.
I don't know why I don't like it. I
you
should
don't like
think
it
about
because
it.
people are mean and
Yeah.
they used it as a
It's a
bad
mean
word
word.
for a long
Yeah.
time, but you need to
Sorry, I
change
had
the
to fix
meaning
my
of it. you know?
Yeah.
Why is skinny okay and fat is not? Why is my sister skinny, which makes her beautiful, and I'm fat, which makes me not?
But even
You know
people
what
are
I'm saying? Why
offended
is that
by the word
association there?
skinny. I mean, it's like, you know, we're just so
I've offended women with skinny.
warped. We're
Oh my God, if
mind
I was skinny like you, I'd be so happy. And they'd be like, what do you mean skinny?
No,
Like, I've offended
one
people.
of my best friends in college, she was so offended when someone would call her skinny because she
Totally.
was so insecure about her body.
Well, we all have our own issues. We all have our own insecurities that hold us back from life. It's nothing else that has to do with outside of you. It's all you, baby.
Yeah.
It's all you. You change your perspective. You change how you feel. You change your life, okay?
Yep.
If it doesn't affect you anymore, then no one else has the power over you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to Everybody Deserves Love, EBDL, I think it's about everybody. Unfortunately, well, actually, yeah, it is unfortunate. Unfortunately, a lot of people are not having the conversation about self-love. And it's usually men, straight men.
Totally. We talk about
and-
that often.
Totally. And so we try very, very hard to include everyone, but it's hard to get people to start talking about it. So usually it's women, usually it's plus size women. So everyone thinks that we're geared towards plus size women because now we are feeling empowered. Our community is stepping up to the plate and we have something to say. We want to be recognized, which we absolutely deserve.
Yeah.
So we're all empowered right now, but other other body types, other genders, other different nationalities are not there yet. And that's okay. Everyone's in a different state, but we want to cater to everyone. That's why we have the beach party where it's dare to bear. You know, that's what we're called. Everybody
I'm
deserves
bearing it
love.
all.
Dare to bear.
Do not dare, Carmen.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you
Carmen.
right now because that
I'm
bitch will
coming
bear.
with what's
Yes.
legal on
Bear it
California
all.
beaches.
She's coming with what's legal with which is
Bear it
basically
all.
floss. I guarantee you,
all,
Carmen will
girl.
be in floss, perhaps,
No, well,
perhaps
that's a whole
colored
other
floss.
conversation because it's frustrating to me that I can't wear a Brazilian cut bikini bottom without getting crazy looks, but yet, you know, a woman who's socially accepted as far as her body type can walk around and nobody bats an eye.
Right.
But
So,
you know how
yeah,
you change that?
I wear a freaking
You
thong
wear a
bikini on
freaking
them.
thong bikini,
Yep.
and you do whatever you want because it's your body and no one
that's
can
why I
tell
do
you
it.
anything else.
Yeah.
And I did that last year at my last Dare to Bear Beach event,
First
and
of all,
that's the post that
If
Ashley
you
Graham
haven't
found.
seen Alexa's booty, it's freaking amazing. Like, no, literally. No, I have booty
Look at
envy.
Nick. I take
have
pictures
booty
of it,
envy.
I know.
When I saw this thing for the first time,
my
it was
gosh.
love at first sight. I just
Your
want
butt
you
was
to
love
know.
at first sight.
Like, it's so nicely shaped.
Thank
So
you.
kudos.
I'm actually a little bit of like a gym shark or like
Yeah,
a gym
yeah.
addict. The way when I work out, that's my one way of showing my body love.
Nope, me too. And I always
I'm
work out
obsessed.
my legs and butt because I'm obsessed.
Now, can I
with
ask
my
you a
butt.
question?
Yeah.
You heard Greg Cullen. He's in the healthcare, and he went back to work on Wednesday or whatever and talked about, I found these girls, watched Shoshana Bean and found the Plus Size Divas, and people literally said those girls are unhealthy. And you guys, I just want to point out, I don't go to the gym every day, but I'm very frigging active. These girls, this one is at the gym all the time. This one's at the gym all the time. I mean, that stigma needs to break that we sit home and eat boxes of Twinkies. I wish I ate Twinkies. And if I did, I'd probably be 550 pounds because I can't do that.
We're just not all designed to be the same.
We're just not
people.
all designed to be the same.
Get out of this vision that we're all supposed to look like this little carved Kylie.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
when she barely started to exist a
Right.
couple years ago
Yeah.
until she we created this Barbie doll vision of her. But all bodies are beautiful. Every body
Randy,
is beautiful.
our guest from 2 weeks ago, posted something that was great. She said if we all ate the same and we all worked out the same, our bodies would still not look the same.
Never.
Get over it.
Can
You
I-
know what mean?
can I
and
interject
that's why
something?
you have to love it.
Yeah.
You spoke up about Barbie, and I read a report yesterday that since they've released the curvy Barbie sales have gone down.
Of course. That doesn't
Fucked
surprise me.
Up.
That doesn't surprise me.
disappointing.
Real ass Barbie that
That's
exists now, sales have gone down because they've released curvy, real ass Barbie.
Well, that's because even though businesses are realizing there's a shift in their in their market, and there's money to be made in the diversity department.
Yes.
People are still embarrassed. People are still hiding. People have
Yeah.
still not accepted and become aware of the strength behind self-love, and so they're still hiding behind their insecurities.
Okay, great. Let's segue into what we experienced. Carmen and I was so lucky to be a guest of Carmen's
yes.
at
Let's talk
BeautyCon.
Yes.
She was talent at BeautyCon. Alexa has been there. And I'm going to let you guys go because it was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start. I had no idea what to expect. I've never been to BeautyCon. Obviously, I've never been invited
Me
to be
either.
as talent to BeautyCon. So when they invited me after my Kim K thing went viral, where I recreated her perfume bottle, and they're like, "Hey, our major topics this year is redefining masculinity and body image." I'm like, "That's
Absolutely.
amazing." So I had no idea what to expect. I get there. And it's really like nothing, you know, it's just you get a wristband and you are in this space, which is fine. Like, I'm totally thankful that I got to have that experience. But I was disappointed at the lack of representation of plus size people in general, and also the lack of conversation. You know, they had no panels about body image. They had one panel about redefining masculinity, and I think you know him, Troy.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, Troy. He was on the panel.
He was in the original campaign for EBGL when I first started.
I know.
last
I
year.
just saw his picture on your thing.
I love it.
So he said that like one question was about body image, but I felt like that was so. And I walked the pink carpet the first day, and I was so disappointed. I mean, first of all, I knew I was like the only big bitch there, and I was in like.
Well, I was there on Saturday too, bitch. I didn't see you.
Literally, like.
Okay, there were two big bitches.
We could have
two
rolled
big bitches.
together.
In a lingerie, you know, I always want to make a statement, like
Always.
So I
Hello.
was in like a
It's about damn
lingerie
time.
and a white skirt, and I walked the pink carpet, and they asked, "Oh, who wants to interview this person?" And this woman gave me the dirtiest. She looked me up and down, and she literally turned her nose up, like she was disgusted by me.
Wow.
And I was like, and I looked at her as I passed, and I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I could, but I was disappointed. And then even when I got asked questions, it was like, you know, oh, what's your favorite lip gloss? And I'm like, really? Like, this is what we're doing? And, oh, I feel so much better when I, you know, get up and get dressed and do my makeup. You know, what's your favorite thing to wear? And I'm like, do you know what my favorite thing to wear is? It's my confidence. Like, you are empowered by whatever you want to be empowered by. And if you're empowered by no makeup, then go with that. That's what I told her, because I think that we talked about it. And speak, you know, Phil, take it away from me.
Yeah, no, it's true. I mean, like I was telling you earlier, I'm sorry. I always try not to interject. I'm working on it.
No, please interject away.
So I went to BeautyCon as well. I didn't see you. I wish I saw you. We could have totally both killed it.
I didn't really go out past the.
Yeah, I didn't stay very long either. I have a little bit of a relationship with people involved with, you know, the distribution of BeautyCon tickets and things like that, and I was invited as well, and they've always been so kind to me, so welcoming, liking my photos on Instagram, engaging with me. Very
Beautiful.
cool. Yeah, I love that. But when I got there, it wasn't that I felt like everybody was staring at me. I feel like people are always staring at me.
Yeah, right.
We
thank
have
you.
a caller.
Yeah, we got a
Like, keep
caller.
that thought. Keep that thought, because we got to get
I
back
just saw that
there.
we had a call. I didn't want to neglect anyone.
Hey, how are you? Oh, thank you for calling the Plus Size Divas. Who's speaking? Hello?
Is it Greg?
Oh, they hung up.
I think it was Greg. Like,
No,
seriously.
it wasn't Greg. Greg calls from another number. Hey, if you're that 816 number, call back, because we lost you. But go ahead. Go with your thought, babe.
So yeah, BeautyCon, everyone was great. I didn't really feel much negativity around me, only because I don't really pay attention to it.
Yes.
And but it was a huge lack of diversity as far as size and beauty. Everything was makeup. I did not know that BeautyCon was just a makeup convention. That's what I felt like it was. It was like I went just to see how I can apply hours and hours and hours of things to alter my look in my face, which I am a model. I love getting creative with makeup and hair and all these different things. I love when people make me up to whatever they want me to be as a model. You know, I'm your blank canvas.
Right.
You know, show people how this can become beautiful in multiple ways. I love that. And if you want to put on makeup every day and you want to go to that degree, awesome, love it. And I know people do it like great in their career with it. Oh, another call.
Oh, maybe it's the same number.
Why can't we hear
Let's try
when they're
again.
calling?
I don't know. Let's see. Hi, this is the Plus Size Divas. Who's calling?
Hi, this is Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Did you call specifically to speak to Alexa?
Yeah, I was so curious about the whole BeautyCon and all of that, and I'd watched all the stuff on Facebook and pop-ups and everything, and I was very curious how ladies were going to be treated that were plus size going into this.
I don't feel like I was.
And
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead, honey. Continue with your question, babe.
I told you about that interjection.
well, my frustration is that I'm a mom of 3,
Okay.
and I have always been plus size. It's never been a thin girl thing in my life. I can work my butt off, but I can hike 5 miles and I'm still going to be fluffy. It's just how life works.
Get it.
Girl, I feel you.
And,
Get it.
and I just did my first boudoir shoot, like,
Oh, yeah.
Hell
first
Good
time
for
I loved
you.
my body.
Good.
Girl, you
Well,
better post
y'all
that.
are-
You better post it.
And tag
Thank you.
Masterpiece.
Hello.
I will when I get my proofs, when I get a bid. But,
Okay, listen to me,
my
Carly.
frustration is-
You need to do that. Do it.
Sorry, we're so
seriously
excited, Carly. We're
will.
so
But
excited.
What breaks my heart is looking at a situation where you walk in and you're like, we want to, I just don't know when we're going to get over size differentiation in those types of settings?
Yeah, when people are
going
to get over
feel
it.
like you broke through a little bit, or do you feel like you're still fighting it?
So I want to say, so for me on like the back side of it, like going in with all the rest of the talent where people have like, you know, their headshots of like, these are the important people, literally, like people have the pictures. And if you're not on that, then you really don't, nobody pays attention to you. So for me, I really felt that on this weekend. I feel like some people, were nicer about it, but like walking the pink carpet, that was something that I don't think if I was a person if I had the confidence and self-love that I had, I don't think I would have walked the pink carpet, to be honest, because it wasn't meant for me in their eyes.
You didn't feel accepted.
In my eyes, it was meant for me. You invited me here.
Oh, yes, it was.
This is what I'm doing. But for them, it wasn't. And even like they had a photo booth, and it's like they watched who's on my paper that's important as an influencer, as a whatever. And if you're not on there, you don't get pictures.
Yeah,
it's kind of wild.
I approached them. I didn't. They wouldn't take pictures, and it's like it's okay. But Carly, can I say one thing? You just said you're a mom of 3, and you know where you can start this. When you said when is the body acceptance, the different sizes going to start? It starts right there in your house with your children. You teach them self-love.
Yes.
You teach them no matter what they look like, hair color, size, this, that, whatever. You need them to realize and accept right now. I don't know how old they are, but that every difference, their uniqueness, that's unique. That's what makes them special. That's what makes them a masterpiece. It starts right in your home, baby doll. So I really hope that that's where you start. And then that spreads like wildfire to the kids. Like when they say something screwed up to them, because kids are horrible.
Absolutely.
They look that bully right in the face and say, "I'm beautiful. Don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
Bye-bye, Phelece," and walk away.
Right. And it's really in the, I feel like it's very, very heavy in the mother's hand to teach your children
Yes.
that they need to not only love you, but they need to love themselves. And at the end of the day, they truly need to do what they need to do to be their best self.
Yeah.
And wherever that is in their life, whatever age that may be, if your son wants to be a ballerina dancer, let him be a ballerina dancer. If you want, let them have that creative freedom and never compare. I was a twin, and I always was compared, whether you tried it or not. Moms always want things to be equal, but sometimes things aren't equal, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Acknowledge that things are not the same. Things don't have to be the same.
Well, and that's our thing. My boys are 5, 7, and 9, and my job is to raise great husbands and great fathers.
Oh, good for you.
That's my
And
goal
you're
in
doing
life.
it.
If
You're
I do
doing
nothing-
it.
Gentlemen, raise
and
gentlemen.
That's my goal. I have 2 kids with learning delays, and it's been probably the greatest blessing because my oldest has empathy for everyone.
Oh, that's so
He had a
beautiful.
kid that didn't speak to him.
Good
He
for
couldn't
him.
speak English for 2 years,
Right.
but he played with him every day.
Wow.
And it's,
What a
I
beautiful
want
spirit.
my young men to realize that I don't want them to see color. I don't want them to see size.
Mhm.
And, the blessing is that my husband, he doesn't care. He's like, you're beautiful and you're mine.
Yay.
And we've been married for
Amen to
12 years.
that.
Yay. Well, they're going to learn
Exactly.
from his example too.
Yeah.
Totally.
They're going to love the way he
and-
loves, And that's
And
beautiful.
that's the goal.
Yeah.
always
It
But you
sounds
all
like you're.
inspire me. Y'all are awesome. So
Oh,
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
Thank you
and
so
it
much,
sounds like
Carly.
you're doing an amazing job at not only, loving yourself, but teaching your sons how to love themselves and people in general. So
Just start the conversation. That's the first step.
Yes.
Start the conversation.
Yes.
Have them do positive affirmations.
Yep.
So when you're with them, tell them, I am amazing, I am beautiful, I am smart, I am talented. Those are so
And it's not cocky, it's confident.
powerful.
Yeah.
It's confident. And I always say
Exactly.
this, self-love is learned behavior. It's
It is.
you're not born
Oh,
with
it's
it.
so learned.
I mean, no, sorry. Like self-loathing is
Yeah.
learned behavior. It is not. It's taught to you. It's not something you're born with.
Yeah.
So lack of confidence. So just give them confidence, and they'll run in the world. But thank you so
Thank
much for
you so much.
calling, Carly.
we appreciate you.
You all rock. Have a great night.
Thank
You too,
you.
babe.
I love that.
She was so
Yay.
sweet.
I think it's so important. I just want to say, I am sure I've said this before, but a mother who can love her body and teach her children that is
That's
it's
everything.
life changing.
everything.
If you know what I mean. If I love my mother and I'm happy. She's actually just kind of now on her journey too to
Right.
self love. But growing up, she was not on that.
And I think it's up to us to help our own moms. My mom is not in a place of self-love, and she is so aware of that, and she loves when I use her as an example, because it's true. I am helping her find her way. You know,
Yeah.
she didn't like her body, so I didn't like mine.
exactly,
Yep.
and that's what
And
it is.
you know, she thought my sister had the perfect body, so I thought mine was awful.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, and it's and she now knows that, and she's aware of that, and she's so glad that I overcame that, because now I can help her and I
Yeah.
can help my grandma. You know, self-love, it's never too late to start your own
And
journey.
shout
it's
out
never too
again
early to
to
start your own journey.
all of the partners out there, male, female, whatever, who accept their partner's bodies and don't criticize them. Like, that is so
It's so powerful.
important, you know. So
Carmen and
I'm
I are lucky to
appreciative.
both be in relationships with people like that, and it's like, I can't tell you, I often say I wish I could look at myself with my husband's eyes.
No, always. And you will.
You know?
You will.
Yeah.
I'm almost there.
Yeah,
I'm getting there.
and just always speak that into the world. I am on my self-love journey. I will one day be 110% confident. Today,
Yeah.
not so much. Tomorrow, who knows?
Yeah,
You know,
right.
always
And
keep
understanding
that
that
alive.
it's
Always
going
keep
to
that
change
alive.
every day, and that's fine.
Yes, it's
Yep.
a roller coaster.
It's a never-ending journey.
And though that's when going back to BeautyCon.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't like I got negative looks. It wasn't about people giving me any negative energy or attitude or any of that sort. I didn't experience that. Unfortunately, I'm sorry you guys had to. That's terrible, and I have experienced that before. But it was more, maybe I misinterpreted what BeautyCon was all about. You know, they promoted these panels of
Yes.
redefining masculinity and redefining beauty and all these different things. But their vendors and the people that were
Right.
there, their attendees, their customers, did not display that. You know, everyone was very similar, symmetrical. And I didn't see anybody promoting the multitude and the different directions that beauty
Right.
comes in. Like at BeautyCon, I was thinking we were going to be showing beauty of all different kinds, and I felt like it was just
It's
artificial beauty.
redefining masculinity, redefining whatever, with more makeup products.
Right, and it was more artificial beauty. And so I guess I had this it was my fault for not actually looking into what BeautyCon actually served and what they were doing. It was
Yeah.
my fault for not looking. But it makes me think that maybe EBDL will be the next self-love con. Maybe we partner with tons of amazing vendors that,
Right.
that
Girl, let's
support
do that.
Because it can be makeup. It
Self-love
can't- but it
con.
can be everything.
Yeah.
Hello.
Why don't
Yeah.
we have an EBDL? You know, this
Let's do it.
is what I want to do with EBDL, and this is the direction that we're going. We just need the support. We need the community, and that's growing. You know, it's
Yeah.
growing so rapidly because that's what it's all about.
We will
Putting-
partner. Self-love con, girl. Let's go
Yes.
right
Putting
now.
a bunch of people in a room that know that they're on their self-love journey, that judgment-free zone, that place that you know you can be yourself because everybody else is trying to do the same damn
Like if
fucking
you
thing.
show up to self-love con and
Hello?
you have makeup on, we're sending you home.
No.
I'm teasing.
But-
Again, it's
But it-
everything. It's everything, but let's not make beauty just products.
Totally,
Yes.
totally.
Yes.
And so I guess that was my issue with the whole experience. I just did not feel fulfilled when I arrived.
But I will say, literally every man there, makeup way better than mine.
Way better. You know what?
that is some real
You
shit.
know
girl.
what?
I don't know what I'm
Like-
doing.
And I will say this. I met some lovely people. I think we
Yeah,
made
we
some
did.
really nice
Oh, that's
connections.
great.
It's everything's what you make it. Do
Totally,
you know what I
always.
mean? We met some lovely people,
Always.
generous, kind. Shout out to Sarah at Mini Lux. She's got a
Yes.
bunch of different locations.
Cute.
So generous and loving, beautiful. I'm going to see her tomorrow. We have 2 minutes left to our show.
Oh
So-
my god, I'm not done.
I know. Alexa, tell us, remind everybody what's going on, where they can see you on Sunday.
And where they can follow you.
Where they can get tickets,
Okay.
where they can follow you, everything.
Lay it out, girl.
Okay, so everybodydeserveslove.org. Go there and right as soon as you go on, there's going to be a link and it's going to say RSVP for our self-love beach party, and you are going to be so excited to give me your name and your email, and then after that it's going to take you to a page where you can get your ticket, and you don't need a ticket. It's totally free, but when you donate, you get different types of swag bags, and we have so many awesome partners, you guys.
I love it. I'm so mad. I'm going to miss this.
I
Go
know.
ahead.
It's okay. We're always going to do more. And it's so wonderful because the more people hear about us, the more people want to get involved. And for
Yeah.
me, that means that there's a need.
Right.
For me, that means that there are people out there that are dying to have the conversation
Yeah.
about self-love. And that makes me so excited. So if you
Right.
can't come on July 22nd from 12 to 5 at Dockweiler Beach, Los Angeles. Okay, parking lot number 1. If you can't make it, at least RSVP. Follow us on Instagram at everybodydeserveslove_.
Yep.
Follow me at Alexa Phelece. It's ALEXA
And she's tagged in all of our posts this week. So if you can't remember that, just go to our
And
page.
real
and follow her.
quick, Big Bottom behavior, you guys. Their bash is 8-4. Go buy tickets, bigbottombash.com.
And get her leggings. First of all, if you got a big booty and you don't want people to see your shit when you're working out, go get her leggings.
Do it.
And also, I'm glad we took pictures before because my boobs are sweating. And also, happy birthday to Deanna. We love you.
Thank
Alexa,
you for tuning in.
Thank you so
Thank you for
much.
being here.
Alexa, we appreciate you. Cheers.